Welcome to Brewstar Reviews. Dive into the world of Amazon products with us as we provide honest, in-depth reviews to help you make informed purchasing decisions. Cold brew coffee has become a staple for many households because it offers a smoother and less acidic alternative to traditional hot brewing methods. These 60-count disposable fine mesh brewing bags are designed to simplify that process by acting as a giant tea bag for your coffee grounds. At a price of roughly $14, this pack provides a significant supply for anyone looking to make large batches of concentrate or iced coffee at home without the need for specialized and often expensive cold brew equipment. The primary goal of these bags is to provide a clean and sediment-free cup of coffee while making the cleanup process as straightforward as possible. By utilizing a disposable format, the product addresses one of the most common complaints about making cold brew at home, which is the difficult and often messy task of straining out fine grounds after a long steep. Looking at the physical specifications, each bag measures 6 inches wide by 10 inches tall. This size is particularly generous compared to standard tea filters because it is intended to accommodate a high volume of coffee grounds. The material is a fine mesh fabric that is meant to be durable enough to withstand being submerged in water for 12 to 24 hours without tearing or leaking. Because they are disposable, the design focuses on single-use convenience. The large opening at the top makes it easier to pour in grounds without creating a mess on the counter or requiring a funnel. The dimensions are specifically chosen to fit into common household containers like 1-gallon mason jars, large pitchers, or even standard beverage dispensers. The construction of the mesh is tight enough to hold back even relatively fine grinds, which is important for those who do not have a professional-grade grinder capable of producing a perfectly coarse consistency. The performance of a cold brew filter is largely defined by its ability to keep fine particles out of the final drink. When coffee grounds sit in water for a long period, they can break down into a fine silt. These mesh bags are designed to trap those particles while still allowing water to flow freely through the grounds to extract the flavor and caffeine. This matters because the clarity of the coffee affects both the mouthfeel and the shelf life of the concentrate. A cleaner brew tends to taste crisper and stays fresh longer in the refrigerator because there is less organic material left behind to turn bitter. Additionally, the capacity to hold up to 5 cups of grounds is a significant factor for those who want to make a strong concentrate. This allows for a high coffee-to-water ratio, which results in a bold liquid that can be diluted with milk or water later in the week. The disposal aspect is perhaps the biggest performance benefit in a busy kitchen. Instead of scrubbing a metal filter or trying to rinse grounds out of a French press, the user can simply lift the bag out and throw it away. This saves time and prevents coffee grounds from clogging kitchen drains, which is a common issue with other brewing methods. These filters are best suited for individuals who consume cold brew regularly and prefer to prepare it in bulk. If someone finds themselves making a gallon of coffee at a time to last through the work week, the size and quantity of this pack make a lot of sense. It is also a practical choice for people who already own large containers like mason jars or pitchers and do not want to buy a dedicated cold brew machine that might take up valuable counter space. Beyond coffee drinkers, the bags are also useful for those who brew large quantities of iced tea or even for culinary uses like making bone broth or nut milks where straining is required. It appeals to the person who values convenience and a sediment-free cup over the environmental benefits of a reusable filter. For those who host gatherings or have a high volume of coffee drinkers in the house, being able to prep multiple gallons at once with minimal cleanup is a major advantage. It also serves the needs of someone who may be traveling or camping and wants a portable way to make coffee without bringing a heavy or fragile glass carafe system. The 60-count quantity is another factor that caters to a specific type of user. For someone making one batch a week, a single pack could last for over a year, making the cost per batch approximately 23 cents. This is a very low overhead for a consistent brewing experience. The bags also offer a level of versatility that fixed filters do not. Because the bags are flexible, they can be squeezed to get every last drop of concentrate out of the grounds, which is something you cannot easily do with a hard plastic or metal mesh insert. This ensures that none of the coffee is wasted. The material itself is generally flavor neutral, meaning it does not impart any papery or metallic taste to the brew, which is a common concern with lower quality paper filters or certain types of metal. In a balanced view, these disposable bags offer a middle ground between expensive pre-made cold brew and the messy process of using loose grounds in a jar. While the ongoing cost of disposable bags is a factor to consider compared to a one-time purchase of a stainless steel filter, the ease of cleanup and the quality of the filtration provide a compelling argument for many. They represent a low-cost entry point for anyone wanting to experiment with large-scale cold brewing without a major investment in hardware. However, it is worth noting that using disposable products does create more waste than a permanent filter, which might be a consideration for some users. On the other hand, the time saved and the reduction in water used for cleaning can be seen as a trade-off. For most, the main draw will be the reliability of the fine mesh and the massive size that allows for true bulk brewing. Whether it is used for a morning caffeine fix or a large batch of sun tea, the simplicity of the design focuses on getting the job done with as little friction as possible. It is a straightforward solution to a common kitchen problem, providing a consistent result for those who want their cold brew to be clear, strong, and easy to manage. In the end, these bags are a functional tool for the home cook or coffee enthusiast who wants to streamline their routine and enjoy a professional quality beverage with minimal effort. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest product insights. Have a product you want us to review? Drop a like and subscribe, and comment below. Until next time, happy shopping.